Good day. This is Jim. Sawlogs Plastic Hubs is my shop name. My channel name is Jim Deadman. Welcome to my machining videos that I'm putting out on YouTube for your pleasure, entertainment, and some education. Today's video will be whatever that the title of the video is that I'm working on. It's just a new kind of introduction that I'm going to put out there. A little bit about myself that maybe hasn't been put out in my other videos, just for general information for you guys. I'm a retired employee who worked in the machining area of Eaton Corporation for 40 years. So a lot of my time there was spent, about half of it was spent with CNC lathes, which I'm intimately familiar with. My early career, for about 3 years, I apprenticed in a local machine shop, and that's where I learned some of the basic skills that I use today. So my shop is something that I just work on projects, things I want to do here at home. So I hope you enjoy these videos. There's a lot of them I already have shot. I'll keep shooting more for you. There's things that you can do in your own home shop with minimal expertise, I'm going to say sometimes. I do take on some difficult little projects from time to time that's involved. Some of the things I do, I will be honest, it's probably more trouble than worth, but like I'm fond of saying, I'm retired and got more time than I have money sometimes. And that was part of the goal of setting this shop up, is to keep myself busy in my retirement. Because after spending so many years in a heavy overtime environment that I work for Eaton, this is a relaxation. I can come out and work 3 or 4 hours and walk away. So I try not to take on very many long, big projects for other people. I will if I'm pinched. If somebody asks me to help them out, I'll be glad to. So on today to today's project, whatever it may be. And I hope you enjoy the video and whatever I'm producing today. And like I say, enjoy. And if you like what you see, please comment, rate, and subscribe. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And enjoy. This video might be a multi-part one. And I don't know how long it's going to take me to complete it. I'm going to start shooting on this thing while I'm working today. If you notice, I said I'd purchased some angular cutters, and I'd like to have an arbor to fit them into the lathe. So what I'm going to do, Dudley Toolright made one, but what he done was he used an arbor. He actually used an arbor and machined it. And while I could probably still do that, and this is a possibility, the real problem with the arbor, he used a screw-on arbor, and I've got a taper cutter, and I will make the attempt to cut me a Morris taper and make mine one piece. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to face this thing off and kind of true it up. Face it off on both ends and true it up a little bit, just enough to clean it. And just basically get me something to work with and bore it and do all that stuff that I need to do on one end. I'll probably have to stop because I don't have a good lathe dog, and I'll either have to buy one or make one, so we got to get that done too. So once I get to the point where I'm at here, then I'll decide what I'll do about the lathe dog. So this is going to be I'm not going to show a lot of video. This may be several different parts, so hang in there with me. And I just thought of something. I'm going to clean this off, a little brake cleaner right here. And I'm going to mark this because I'm going to center this. This will be where I'll be putting the center in. So several flips involved in this. This is a 2-flute drill. And I've already got it marked. Let me remark it because I can't see my marks. Again, I just need approximation marked. I don't really need to get in here precise. So I don't need a precise depth. I just need to, I want it to be approximately an inch deep in here. So I'm going to try this drill out. This is one I picked up somewhere along the way. So let's see how it works for a starting hole. The truth of it is, people, I don't know what kind of drill this is. It was in a box of common stuff, and it's a, I think it's like a carbide ended thing. I dropped the RPM down, and I don't really even know the size of it. I think it's, I know it's smaller than what I need, and I just needed something for a pilot hole. Find another drill. The chuck I just changed to, it is not a ball bearing Jacobs. I did pick it up off eBay. I bought it expressly for this type of work right here. I don't have a lot of taper shank drills in my inventory. So what I've done is, I've, got a lot of silver indentings. These are 3/8 by the way, and excuse me, this is a I'm running about 360 and I'm just punching it down to the bottom. When I hit the bottom, I'll know it. Full depth right there. So now we just set up the board. In case some of you gentlemen and ladies haven't seen my channel, I made these boring bar holders up, and for these small boring bars myself. A lot of people talk about rigidity. Well, this is a real small bar, so, and I had a pretty big block of steel, so this is some of the leftover right here. Okay, let me go find some measuring tools. Show a couple of passes of boring. The one thing about these little bars, you can't go in there and take a lot out. So we're just going to take light cuts and see what we get. that's what we're going to do. We get her to size, just bore her out. I usually like going backwards and forwards. It gives me a little better bore. So go it out, get my initial measurement, go from there, put you to sleep. Right, anytime I'm boring something, and I need to set this different, I had brain boo-boo, that I just prefer to put me an indicator up here. I got one of these small knockoff noga stands with the indicator on it. It works really good for this. And you know, I'm trying to get in the ballpark. And I got 100 thousandths to bore out, so we should be getting somewhere here. There we go. I'm going to zero it there and bore it because I've got 100, so I just bored some. So I'm going to work from there and we'll see what we got. Okay. Now, here we go. I really wasn't intending to do it that way. And I got a good fit right there with that, so that's good. Now, the trick's going to be to set the taper. I don't know where I'm going to try to turn it between centers or use the tailstock. I may use the angle. Let me just see how much room I probably could actually, well, I could literally turn it. I could probably literally turn this thing that way without doing that. And just support it the tailstock, I bet. Could save me a lot of trouble, wouldn't have to make a lathe dog. So let me get in here and have a look, see what I can do, and we might just do it that way. Now this is my other taper rig. Well, you see I can get the chuck. I ain't got it tight yet, I'm just checking everything out. I can't run tailstock with this, but I believe I can move back a little bit. I'd rather be back some, so I won't hit the chuck. This is how you check it out. I can go a little more. Okie dokie. I believe we're good. That way we can clear everything out. Okay. Now let's get the speeds and feeds set up. Make sure it's tight. We'll go from there. What I've done is start the cuts. I'm going to take another see the cordless drill back there in the background, but that's what we're using. Right now I can get a maybe enough to get the angle that I want to look at right here off the top of the part. That's showing a lot more angle. Let me go look at something, make sure I'm right. Alright. I've just got it lined right up. I'm pretty satisfied with it. After I cut the first little bit of taper, I measured it, readjusted the compound to give me a better angle, to get the angle more like it. What I done is set it close, then I come in and measured it, and it looks like it's hitting. It may still be hitting just a bit right there. I'm going to draw file it. Right there, just a bit. Right there's a high spot. Now I'm going to pause it and let it go for a second. about good as it's going to get. Like it's locking good. I'm going to polish it real good. It's a shot spot, and we're going to live with it. I'm going to take the file right here. Make this form. Make it broken. We're going to call that pretty dang good. We're going to try it one more time, make sure how it fits in the tailstock. And then all we got to do is drill the holes for the mountings. I mean, it feels good. Feels like it locks pretty darn good. You tap it, hammer, it goes on in there good and solid. And then when you get it in there good and solid like I just did, it takes a little bit of effort to dismount. So we're going to give it a try and see how well it works. One of the hardest things to do is you can't grab your, I guess you could take a taper shank, and I didn't even think about it. I got one taper shank drill, and I guess I could have used it to get the taper closer and didn't even think about that. It'd be nice to have a something on a straight shank with this actual particular taper where you could indicate it in, which would be easier than what I ended up doing. But I've got one now. I just got to drill holes in it. Alright, I've got it set up now, and I'm going to just drill and tap it. And I'm going to use quarter 20s. I happen to actually have a couple. I don't know if my arm's in the way. I need to turn you around so I can see. But right now I'm just center drilling it. Using the quill and just getting a good center drill. And I'll get the rest of the stuff. I kind of figured it out. I just eyeballed a lot of it. So, number 7 drill. Quarter 20 is something I like to use for a lot of this, and I actually happen to have a couple smaller ones. I've still got to cut them down. And put a little D-bar chamfer on this. So roll down there for 4 welding. Right turn. There we go. Now some chamfer. Get the mill up in back gear. Let's see if we can keep Mr. Bozo away from us while we're tapping this. Mr. Bozo has this nasty habit of showing up me in a tapping machine. Alright. I have my head in there, get my hand on the stupid switch. Make sure I'm getting through there. I'm sorry if my head's in the way, folks, but I need to see. It come through. So I apologize for my head there. I don't have a lot of room in there to deal with. Well, we got one in. Now, again, this is just going to be a bit of an eyeball guess. Just want to kind of eyeball it, so I just know where to put it in, and I'll just put it in the same spot here. kind of check the tap, make sure it looks good and square. And then we'll just repeat, rinse and repeat the process. Well, there's my completed arbor with the holes all drilled in it and everything. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to kind of, let me back you back out a little bit, whoops, the other way, excuse me, is now all I got left to do is, this is the biggest one. So you see there, it locks it good. And all I got to do is do a little bit of bluing on the pieces that don't, you know, I had a couple of, in my junk drawer, a couple of 1/4 inch set screws, and I just basically knocked them down, ground them to fit. I usually just thigh set. I usually just keep certain sizes of them. So I think I'm pretty well satisfied with this. We'll try it out. We got a chance to poke one of these holes, see how it works, and poke it in there. So there it is in its glory. One handmade arbor hole, annular cutter holder. How we doing there, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? The circus is finished for the day. I come out this afternoon and I finished this arbor up, and you know, obviously I'm kind of proud of it. It's right in the tailstock. And let me step right over here and get this is the 1-inch annular. This slides right in there like that. 2 grub screws. I was going to cut the taper with my taper attachment. I didn't have a driver, so lathe dog, which I'm going to need. I got to either make one or find one, so probably make one. But this is a simple project. You know, it's really easy to do. One of the things that's really helpful is my little driver here that drives the compound that I made, and I re-glued it, so if you notice, that's it. So that gives me a kind of a way to go here, and I got a pretty good fit. It's probably not perfect, not as good as a ground fit. Anyway, hit do. So we're going to put this all up, and next time we want to punch a 1-inch hole or something, we'll try these annular cutters out on the lathe. So till the next video, and you'll see the closing obviously, but hope you guys enjoy this, and see you later. Thank you for watching the video today. I hope you enjoyed what we did here in the shop. I'm going to use a disclaimer. This is my method in my shop, what I deem to be the best method. But now, please comment, rate, and subscribe. And the comments who will give me, will be answered, and sometimes give me ideas how to be better at what we're doing and making videos. So, again, I'm going to thank you for subscribing, or thank you for viewing. If you're not a subscriber, please do, and join the people who are giving me some subscriptions to try to get to these magic numbers to grow the channel. I'm going to do videos where I ever get monetized or not, because I do the videos because I love them. But I would like to get a little chance at getting a little bit of revenue off the ads that you're forced to watch when you come to these channels on YouTube. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Again, tell your friends, anybody that's interested, spread the word. And we'll see you in the next video that we're making something to and having fun in the shop. So enjoy.